Hello, friends. Welcome to Bright Heart Mystic Oracles. Yeah, I felt like I needed to come on and do some kind of reading, although I'm not really totally clear on what we're trying to find out today. It just feels like, but I was sitting on the couch and I was feeling like someone needs some kind of guidance having something to do with something dealing with like a shadow thing. And I know that's definitely something I've been struggling with lately, so maybe it's something that the collective has been dealing with. So yeah, something about the feeling I'm getting is yeah, like delving into something, and it's safe to delve into and kind of uncover. It's some kind of old pattern or old belief that at a point in one's life was very necessary. So please don't beat yourself up about it, because there was a point in your life at which it was protective and it was necessary, and you had to do that for your survival. But as things are changing and we're growing and expanding and ascending and moving toward lighter times and trying to bring positive energy into the world and be connected with the divine, it's safe to look at whatever that is. Whatever that pattern is, it's safe to look at it, and it's safe to understand it more and feel the feelings that are associated with it as part of a process, and then to kind of surrender to them and let them go. So here we go. I'm feeling pulled toward the Energy and Spirit Oracle. This deck does have, I always find it has good, like, powerful messages around that. So let's see what. Spirit, angels, ancestors, ascended masters. What is the message for the collective today about this shadow situation, shadow pattern? What do you want the collective to know about this? Okay. Soul expression, creation, 37, 3 and 7 is 10. 10, completion. Wow, okay. I like that. Soul expression, something new. So the feeling I get from this is there's all this like light yellow energy. So one, there's this, it makes me think of solar plexus energy, of trusting our gut, but also like the lightness around it. Soul expression, something new. So it's something to me like addressing whatever this pattern and issue is will help you with creation, right? And when I think of soul expression, I think our souls, as a reader that I watch a lot, she always says our souls are perfect as they are. But, in life, we internalize all these things. We're taught all these things. We have all these patterns and things that we learn over time in our life. So I almost get the feeling that dealing with and addressing this pattern is something that will help you be more in tune with who you really are and the true soul expression that your soul is wanting to manifest, be in tune with, focus on. Interesting. Okay, what else I feel? Yeah, I also feel these energy oracle cards, which, interesting, are also by Sandra and Taylor. I guess I have an affinity for her cards. All right, Spirit, what is the message? What do we need to know from the energy oracle cards about this pattern, this issue, There's probably something really deep-seated from childhood or at some point earlier in our life that at a time was necessary, important, and protective, but now it's safe to surface it, surrender to it, and let it go. All right, we got indecision, 8. And then we got walking away, 27. I find this very interesting, and I will tell you why. First of all, when I see the 8 and the walking away, even though it's a different card, the 8 of Cups is a walking away. So I find it really interesting that it was these two cards, the 8 and the walking away. So indecision. So maybe there's something in your life, in your past, where you've had trouble making decisions about something, and or we can get it can be really hard to let go of things, patterns that we're like really used to. So even if one part of us is telling us, oh, maybe it's time to make a decision about something, it's not always easy to do. So I kind of get the feeling that, yeah, there's something about that indecision has been part of the pattern. And it might have even been about maybe protecting someone or protecting something, a belief, a pattern, and even maybe something that someone else did that you felt like you had to protect them and couldn't fully be yourself because you couldn't make a decision around something for yourself because you were always, your energy was often kind of trying to protect another person. Even sometimes we can do that with like parents, even as children, where we often will feel like, well, we have to protect our parents from feeling sad or feeling disappointed or something. So oftentimes we won't actually even share how we really feel about something because we're worried about how they feel. So something like that. And then the walking away, 27, 2 and 7 is 9. I mean, that's interesting because that makes me think of goals and kind of dreams coming true. Interesting. Walking away. So again, I think it's, walking away from whatever the shadow thing, the pattern, the belief, the whatever the particular issue is that it's safe to leave it behind. It's safe to leave it behind. And you can see there's a lot of intense energies in these cards. I find it interesting that the creation card seems to have the most of kind of the bright divine light, the yellow light, the like feels more lighter, happier, and then the other two cards seem to feel heavier. So I almost feel like it's something like to get to that lighter, deeper creation that we're wanting to manifest, we do have to go through some of the heaviness of like struggling with indecision, struggling with walking away. And it's not always easy. And if you're like me, who struggles with a lot of perfectionism, there's a part of me, a deep-seated belief I've realized lately I've had my whole life, where I almost internalize this belief that like there's always an exact right way to do everything. And if I just could like get up every morning and follow the exact logical linear path that day, somehow things would always go well. And then the flip side of that is that then when things don't go well, there's a part of me that kind of beats myself up, even if I'm not totally conscious of it. And it kind of like harangues me, right? Like, well, maybe if you would have done this or you would have done that, it would have gone right. Whereas I think these cards are basically saying, no, it's not necessarily easy. And there's not even just one way to do things. And there's not just one path. All right, I'm feeling pulled toward the Angel Therapy Oracle card. What do we need to know, Spirit, from the Angel the Angel Therapy Oracle cards. I love this deck. I just always feel like the energy in this deck's amazing. What is the message for the collective around this pattern, this shadow situation, this pattern, that it's safe to surface and safe to move through, safe to feel, and safe to surrender to. And oh, I'm getting a total chill of, it'll be so amazing what's on the other side. Ooh, okay. All right, first we have ear chakras. All right, notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. Okay, so listen to that inner voice. External sources and within your mind. So pay attention to the signs and signals and synchronicities and don't just brush them away. These messages are real answers to your prayers. And look how relaxed. It's like it's safe to go through this process is the feeling I'm getting. Okay. Ascended Masters. Oh my goodness, that does give me chills. Okay, here we go. You are divinely protected. Powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. Oof, okay. Wow. That's a beautiful message. So ascended masters are protecting you and watching over you. So you're divinely protected. So it's safe. It's safe to go through whatever you have to go through, no matter how heavy it feels, how painful it feels, whatever feelings you have, whatever emotions you have, whatever emotions you have to let yourself feel and release. This is interesting too because the green underlying the blue, because I think of the blue as the emotion almost, and it's almost like the green is protecting that. So I feel like, again, this is very clear, like protection message. Wow. Anything else, Spirit? No, they're saying that's it. That's a really interesting message. But no, I just was having this really strong feeling that someone needed to get some guidance around this. So yeah, so whatever the shadow aspect, pattern, something that could be really old, whatever's coming up, trust that it's coming up for a reason, that you have the capacity and the support of the divine to get through it, and that what's waiting for you on the other side is going to be amazing. And pay attention to the signs and synchronicities and just know that everything is going to be okay. And remember, this is a general message for the collective, so it probably won't resonate with everyone, and that's okay. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope everybody's been having a wonderful day. Today is Thursday, August 29th, 2024, but I consider this a timeless message, so whenever you come across it, please know that it was meant for you. I will list the decks that were used in this reading in the description. I am also available for personal readings at dduncan7@gmail.com. I will also list that in the description. And I'll talk to you all soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Aho. Bye for now.